Go.
Hi, everybody. So, I bet you all know that David killed this snake. Here's the body right now. The head's in the back trunk. Oh, great. I don't know. So, we are going to tell the story of how David killed the snake. And me with the assist. Okay, so it started when we were coming back on a ride on our four-wheelers. And I swerved on the road. And David, and a second later, Dave came up to me and said, "Don't swerve." And I was like, "There was a snake on the road." And then David.
Oh, so then I was like, and then I looked back and then saw well, at first I thought it was just a log and Mason just thought he saw something. And then I saw the rattle and I was like, okay, so that's the rattlesnake that we've been looking for. So I hopped off and took my helmet off. I told Mason to stay back, so I threw the helmet down trying to hit the snake.
I was glad to stay back.
Yeah, I threw the helmet down to try to hit the snake and I missed. So then I tried stepping on it and my foot hit just like right beneath the head, which isn't always good because it could always whip around and bite. So
Good thing you had those mud shoes on.
Yeah. So I stepped back really quickly and then let the snake kind of like try to slither away. So then right as I was circling the snake for a little bit, trying to like let the snake know that I was bigger than it or whatever. And then I kind of inched closer and then just lunged at it and smashed my foot against its head. And then Mason was like, "Should I go grab the hatchet?" And then I was a little too like
wound up to like understand
what was going on. So I was like, no, don't grab the hatchet just yet. And then I was thinking about it like 2 seconds later. I was like, well, I really want to kill this snake and I don't really have anything. And it was in an awkward position too. It was in an awkward position, so the snake was like underneath my boot like that. So I couldn't really like hit it because one hand was over here trying to like keep it in control and the other was, so when Mason brought the hatchet I had to chop.
So when David told me to go get the hatchet, I came back here. The hatchet was on the balcony. I didn't even tell Mom and Dad what was happening. I just grabbed the hatchet, popped it in here. It was on the other one at the time. And I drove right back at about 20 miles per hour, maybe a little faster.
So yeah, Mason brought the hatchet back.
And while I was gone,
So while Mason was gone, I had my foot on the snake, and I was really trying to like figure out, just like really get a good look at the snake. And so I was like touching the rattle and stuff and lifting up the underside of its belly to just kind of get a good look at it. And while I was doing that, it started shaking its rattle, and it sounded really cool because it was like I've been just like playing with the rattle for a little bit, but it like you can hear it and it sounds like a rattle, but it was going 10 times faster, so it actually sounded like
a lot louder.
It was a lot louder and a lot more intimidating. And then Mason brought the hatchet back, and the first whack I had was right beneath where my boot was, which was right here. There was about this much more of the snake left, and then the head. So I had to hit here, and then I kind of had it. I thought I had chopped it all the way off, but there was still a little bit hanging on. So I just let it be, and then I moved my foot just a little bit down, and then chopped the head off about 2 inches away, and then made sure it was dead, and I pulled the body away from the head, and then and then Mason, I was like, we need to put the snake in the crate, and then Mason was like, no.
No, it is not going to be in the back of my four-wheeler.
Yeah, so he didn't want it in the back of his, so I unhooked it from his and put it on mine, and then stuck the snake inside the crate along with the head, and then drove back, and Mason was riding up alongside me.
The eyes still open.
Yeah. So I was riding alongside Mason. I was like, I need to hurry up and get home. And so I was like, don't follow my speed. So I raced back home, and Mason was a little...
way behind you.
Yeah,
I was actually thinking of saying, David, wait up, I want to see Mom and Dad's expressions.
Yeah. And so we got home. I ran inside and told Mom and Dad, and then...
Told Mom, Dad was at a nap.
Yeah, Dad was taking a nap. And then Mom saw it, and yeah, basically what happened.
So David has a new name. He is David the Snake Slayer, with Mason his sidekick.
With the assist. And it all started with killing T-Fang and one other huge black snake that we found over there somewhere.
Yeah, we killed a
big black snake.
A big black snake that was practice for this one.